Now,
what's up, everyone? Welcome to Play by Play Tech, episode 32. I'm one of your hosts, Max Chambliss, alongside my other host, Moan Dog Gaming, and oh yeah, we got two new guests. Well, not too new, but you know, we got a couple of new guests in the podcast. We got over here Marv, and then we got Ralph. Well, Mr. Almost Perfect.
Yeah, just give away these secret identities, right? Just gave away.
I had to think about their username. What's going on, man?
What's going on, man?
So now Ralph is like a veteran. So this is third time on, and this is Marv's second time on. So yeah, dog. So I don't know. Y'all gonna become regulars or what?
I mean,
hey, man.
I'm about becoming a regular.
Love it. We love it better.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you already know the big question. What we gaming on this week? Well, what have you been gaming on?
Oh man, who's going first? I got some stuff.
I've been going heavy on Ghost of Tsushima.
Have you beat it yet?
I have not, because I really wasn't playing the PlayStation that much, and when I was back and forth between current gen and next gen 2K21. So now I've just been giving a lot of time to that. And I'm also thinking about jumping into Red Dead. I know that's a very old game, but Red Dead Redemption 2, like, I never beat it. And since it's ported over on the 5 and they got a graphics buff, I think I'm gonna get into that.
That was in one of our text messages, wasn't it? Didn't Red Dead get a performance boost? Do you guys remember?
Nah, I don't think you got a performance.
Okay.
Boost.
It was either that or it's getting it. It's one or the other.
Yeah, I know the Division got the
yes.
Division 2.
Yeah, we'll touch on that in a little bit. What was another one? God of War got it.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, that one, and I mean just a lot of other things. What's funny is I played I wouldn't say a couple of games. I played a half a game and I played a whole game. So I finally streamed and played Resident Evil Village, and it got me twice. The thing that fall out in the middle of the dungeon that drop in front of you, and the vampire lady at the end. What happened, everybody? Okay, somebody jumped in here that's not supposed to be in here. There you go. So it's not showing Marv. Oh, Marv's not in here. Uh oh. So cut your camera on, Marv.
Yeah,
It look like it's on.
Marv.
There you go. So yeah. So the Resident. If you guys watch my stream, it's pretty funny. I jumped on the last one and kind of screamed on. Well, not screamed, but kind of got shocked on the thing that fell from the ceiling. And then right after that, I've been playing a lot of Destruction All Stars. You don't remember? You don't remember whatever that was? It was wrapped up like a mummy and it falls in front of you. And when you're walking past the dungeon hallway.
I vaguely remember.
Max didn't go down that direction. He was too busy being scared.
Yeah, I mean, I got out of it and stuff like that. I vaguely remember. Probably if I look at my replay and stuff like that, I probably remember.
Okay.
I got out of there.
Yeah. So other than that, man, I'm finally back on the 5 more so than the Xbox, because the Xbox just all my games are on it. And all the performance boosts is on the Xbox, so that's kind of what I've just been playing on. But I've been having a really busy week though with my new transition and doing stuff for that in school and the house and all that stuff. So I'm surprised I was able to sneak that short portion of gaming in, but I was able to get it in though, and I was able to stream it. So I was actually excited about that. What about you, Max?
Yeah, I'm still playing the medium. I've only played bits and pieces of it.
I haven't gotten back on it yet. I haven't, because Destruction All Stars has been taking up all my time. Like, that game is just fun. I just can't get enough of it. So I mean that's it for me. I don't know when I'm streaming tonight, because I'm supposed to stream right after this. So I haven't decided. I haven't even made a thumbnail. I'm just not prepared today, and I'm tired.
Yeah, know how you feel. That's how I was. I didn't even put a video out this week because actually I have my reason why I didn't put a video out. Try not to get that copyrighted stuff, so I gotta make sure I edit the video just
oh my goodness
right before I post it and stuff. So I'm trying to take my extra time and stuff. I don't know why YouTube is like that, but hey, you know what? I
mean, but you know what? They save you, right? You make a video, I guess whatever this algorithm is, go through it, and next thing you know, you got copyrights, and especially the one with the Capcom we did, and I mean it marked it for you, so it helps you get out of trouble. That's all I can say.
yeah, it's just I'm just doing the video that I was supposed to come out with. It was supposed to be a comparison between the Xbox Series X 4K player against the PlayStation 5 4K player, and it's just like I've been so hesitant to put the video out because I was like, man, I might get this copyright and stuff. So I'm still trying to edit it. So we'll see.
Well, you know the background of editing and how long it takes and all that stuff. So
it takes forever.
So I don't think you want to just say, I edit this. All right, I'm done with it. I can't put this out. I'm pretty sure you're going to customize it. You can put it out. It's too much work to not post it.
I'm gonna post it. It's just I gotta make sure I edit it just enough where I only can put a couple of scenes and I just have to narrate what I see and stuff. So
okay.
We'll see and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just the thing is that copyright stuff. They get you on that. It's kind of weird because they don't do it on video games except for Nintendo.
No, they do. I had one of my videos kicked from Call of Duty because
really?
they have rap tracks when you get into and they play clips grinding in the background, and they shut the whole video down.
Hold on, when was this?
This was like, I want to say maybe the second time I played with the rap tracks playing in the background, because I didn't own the copyright.
This has to be recent because you just started streaming.
Yeah, you can't have your just any type of music and stuff like that.
But here's the thing. So I had to send YouTube a message because it's in the game.
Oh, yeah, like DMF Rough Riders is in there.
Exactly. So they didn't realize that I wasn't streaming music on top of it. They thought that I added it in there after the fact.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, with copyrighted stuff, they like I said, they're very picky. Twitch is the same way too, and
Twitch is very
Facebook.
picky.
Yeah, Facebook is saying like if you play any type of music, you better hope it better be your own music that you customize and you mix and stuff like that. Because if it's any type of sample or anything else, they would just kick you out or even ban you and stuff. So they don't play with that.
That's why with my streaming, my starting now screen, the beat that's on there came from my brother.
Yeah,
so he made the beat for me, and then he let me use it. Well, let me have it because I pretty much bought it from him.
Yeah.
So that was the only way I could think of being sure that I wouldn't get caught up in the whole copyright thing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Max.
Oh no, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm looking into the whole. Well, I was telling Ralph about my sister. Her friend is a rapper, and I want to know if she can either make a beat or make a song for me. I'll slide her a few dollars or however much it costs to use on my streams. I would like to have something customized because I do like some folks who there's a guy I watch. I don't know his name because I don't know what his thing is, but he mentioned on the stream that he works for Interscope, and so they allow him to play music and the rapper's music. So he has so he plays it all, like the stuff you on the radio, and been doing it. I don't know if it's for years or for a while, but and I watch him all the time. He's a really good streamer, and I enjoy watching him. Always like his stuff, his page or whatever. So, but man, just to have that privilege is kind of sweet because you ain't got to worry about it. But folks like us who don't work for a company like that and don't have approval, you just got to work with what you got, right? But good thing about it is YouTube, Facebook, and I don't know if Twitch does it, but they have their own royalty-free library you can use on your streams. It may not be.
Yeah, they're really good with that.
Yeah, it may not be something you want. You may want to. A song you listen to the car and play on it, but you just can't do it on the stream, especially if they cut his game off in the middle of it, and that's part of the game, so you just got to be careful. So if you guys listening, just make sure when you're doing stuff, even making a YouTube live video, or not YouTube live, Facebook live video or Instagram, you got to state in there, I don't own the rights to these music and all this other stuff. But even that doesn't work, because if you play the music and people donate you money, that still can kind of get you if you're making any kind of money off of it, whether you said that or not. So you just gotta be real careful, man. That's it. So an exciting news that I think that we're all excited about is the Monkey King game. So new trailer came out.
Coming out, bro. It's actually going to come out. Like,
man,
it didn't say it was going to actually. It didn't say that. That's why. That's everybody keep on saying that. I think it's going to be. It said 2023. So.
Wow, that far out.
Here's the thing, bro.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like
what they say.
Trailer.
I think it's going to have to be.
The first trailer had none of this in it.
No, I get what you're saying, but. I don't know, because I went to their website and you get to translate it in English and stuff like that. It's a very, very small team, and so for them to do as much as they did with that, it's great. I'm like I said, I hope this game comes out and stuff, but I wouldn't hold my breath, because if you look at Cyberpunk, that took 8 years, and you see what happened with that.
But this is not
a trailer.
This is not intense as Cyberpunk, though. This is not. I don't think this is going to have an open world. I don't think it's going to have an open world. It'd be open world, but not as intense as Cyberpunk, where you have to.
Well, you don't know that, so
that's true. We don't know how big the game will be. I don't think that they would make this game as big as they did Cyberpunk. I can see it being.
If they don't make this game, they just lost a bunch of money. Like everybody is waiting.
No, what I have a feeling.
This is like lining up for Jordans on a Saturday, bro. Like this game needs to come out.
Yeah.
Nah, this is my feeling.
Master Splinter.
You see this,
bro?
The giant Master Splinter at the end of the video, dog. like straight out of the Turtles, bro.
Well, this is what I'm thinking they're gonna do. I think they need to get a publisher to give them that bread, that money. So I don't know if it's going to be a third-party game. I don't know if Xbox is trying to scoop up studios left and right.
Oh yeah.
And PlayStation's trying to do it too. So I think they're showing these type of demos just to let people know, whoever the industry is saying like, hey, we got a game coming. Who's going to help us publish this or something like that, because we need that dough.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. But they say in 2023, but I don't know. I mean that's still far off, but at the same time too, I think that's a good time, because like I said, I think it's a good time because I mean, for them, I don't know how long they've been working on the game, but it looks good for what it is and stuff. So who knows? It might come on PC first, because if you look at the credits, it said PC. What was it? Epic. It was Epic Games, and then they got Nvidia at the bottom of it. Nvidia logo.
I didn't see the Epic Games symbol.
Yeah, so that was the rumor. I think it may come on PC first, and then maybe consoles last. Because if you really look at that game is demanding, and I think only PC could really do that at this time and stuff. So that's just my.
Well, if it ever ports on console, it's going to be an optimized version for consoles, which means a lot of those intense graphics features or textures or rendering is not going to be on the consoles. So I mean, you got to take that in mind when you playing something like that. That game, if it's one player, if it's not multiplayer, if they don't come up with something later on, then I would get that for PC. I would get that for PC just so I get the full potential of that. Too. Yeah. So, but if it's not if it is multiplayer, then I get it for the console so we all can play. You know what I mean?
It's not gonna be multiplayer. It's gonna be a single player game.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like God of War, right? Like
it's gonna be exactly like God of War.
Like, I hear what you're saying as far as being very demanding as far as the graphics and rendering and everything, but I feel that what they did with God of War, kind of changed God of War, as it played for PS4. If they give it just the graphics that the new God of War has, the new old God of War has, I think they'd be straight, man. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
I think as long as they get some real money behind them to help push this game, we can see that shit. Well, like near the end of this year or middle of next year.
Well, it's a small development team, so you got to be mindful of that. Well,
that's what I'm saying. They get some serious money behind them, man. They get a team. They get more help. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we'll see, man. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I'm very hopeful for the game. I mean, for them coming out with that trailer, because I said that the Moan first before Moan posted on the chat. Moan was like he just flipped out. What? It was crazy because because it came out. I think when I saw it first, it was maybe like a couple, maybe 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I got an alert for whatever it was, for whatever reason. And it already hit 1 million views, and I was like, the demand is there. People want to buy the game. People saying that's the best looking game that they ever seen. So the demand is there. It just the question is that we don't know how far along they are with the development of the game, because developers only make just a tech demo and stuff like that, like how Unreal Engine always do their tech demos and stuff like that to show what they're capable of their tools. And so I'm hoping it's not that. For them to come out with another trailer is showing that they are working on it, but it's just a question is we don't know how far along they are. So
all right. Well, I got a question for you guys, and I know this is kind of off subject, but what do you guys think of the Super Bowl? Real quick, we don't have to dive deep into it.
Oh, it was expected.
Trash. Trash. The whole game was trash.
Brady is the GOAT, and it just shows that you gotta have a strong line to do anything in the NFL.
Man.
Playing with 2 starting tackles, they were on that boy. They had that boy running for his life the whole game.
All I know is Brady. That's all I'm gonna say. But the reason why I'm going with this,
when the ref is handing you You the GOAT, but the ref handed you the lettuce. You ain't gonna do nothing but win.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. The call stopped later on in the game, and he was still killing them. So,
right. See, put the motivation of the team. They got
and his receivers, they gotta do better, man. You can't get hit with the football in your face and don't catch it.
All right. We're not gonna get deep into it. We're not. I just wanted to. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because normally when you're watching the Super Bowl, all the commercials come on, and I don't remember seeing anything gaming, and I don't remember seeing any of the new technology, like the TVs. Usually you'll see the deals on the TVs or the new TVs that come out. So unless I missed that.
About the football commercials, let me give a shout out to Kendall Joy Hall. She was in the Rocket Mortgage commercial. One of my longtime barbers, my man's Harold. He's a director out in LA. Moved his family out there. His daughter is a child star, actor or actress, and she did her thing in that Rocket Mortgage commercial with Tracy Morgan.
That's what's up. But yeah, I couldn't watch the whole Super Bowl because I had to stream later on that night. But I already knew Brady was gonna win. I told everybody Brady was gonna win from the get go. But I didn't see any. But usually we normally see it, and I'm guessing because CES kind of exposed everything. But I was surprised not. To see that. That was my takeaway from that. Or even the new movies. We only saw not Avengers, the Falcon, and that's the only thing I got out of it, unless I missed something.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah. So.
Man, we're gonna blame it on COVID.
Oh yeah. It's just like when I was just talking about we were just talking about that game earlier and stuff like that. I mean, especially with COVID. You know how hard to develop games working remotely, man. That's shit.
I mean, you know what though? If they're doing what Linus is doing, they're using a special software to connect to the server, where it's like low latency, but it's still, like Max said, a little too much to be doing at home.
No, it's hard because it's kind of like when you in IT and trying to develop stuff, and it's like you need that collaboration and stuff, and just to kind of like do it's hard. Take it from me and stuff. So it's a very hard task and stuff. So
I don't think everybody works from home, man. I mean, I know a lot of software developers and everything. And the Epic Games just bought the mall, right? It's like 15 minutes away from my house. They just bought the mall, and they bought them all out. They just kicked everybody out like last week, right? They bought it like a month ago, but then they kicked everybody out last week, and that's getting ready to be the headquarters.
Yeah, Epic is huge, man. It's a huge development company. Especially Fortnite really put them on the map. And then when they came out
Gears of War really put them on the map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even before.
Yep. Gears of War.
But my whole thing is that I've been past Epic Games headquarters, which is about 15 minutes away from the mall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Even recently, and the parking lot is slap full.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, now don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure cubicles. I know they got COVID restrictions. You probably can't do the things you used to do because, listen, I know some people that used to work at Epic, and the way I heard that it is set up, bro, it's a dream job. It's a dream job. I'll punch a small baby in the face for that job. Not my own, but and listen,
wow.
All I'm saying is that everybody can't be working from the crib, man.
I agree. But
it's out there.
the vaccine's out, right? So folks who got it probably went back to work. I don't know if they have it, but a lot of people have certain hookups and stuff like that where they're getting this thing. So I mean,
Epic got a lot of this.
Well, also Epic has the Epic Game Store, so and that's competing with Steam, and I have the Epic Game Store, and it looks really good. It's actually a good competitor because Origin was one, that's the EA's. It's not too good, and then I think Uplay has a store, but it's only like their stuff. But Epic is everybody as well, just like Steam is. They just need the rest of the games like Steam has, and they probably need to they do, but make more proprietary PC games like Steam does. So that's my only takeaway from that. But that was my reason for bringing up the whole Super Bowl deal, because I didn't see any commercials besides the Falcon, and I didn't see any TV commercials or them having. Usually you'll see the deals and go to the store and buy you like last year's TVs and stuff like that. So I was surprised not to see that. So all right,
I think we'll see that a little bit later on in the spring.
well they're not, TVs don't promote like that really, not on TV or nothing like that. You just have to know from either the tech shows or just go into Best Buy and you'll see them, or you just got to know from just keeping up with it on the internet. You don't ever really see that.
Buy last year's TV.
Yeah.
Wait to get the new year, get the 2021 TVs.
Yep.
You guys a heads up.
If I can afford the Samsung wall, I got it would date.
The Samsung wall. Why don't you wait till the new what was it? What they got, that Q mini LED?
Yeah, the mini LEDs. Yeah. I thought the wall had the mini LEDs in them.
It's not really mini.
Have you seen like the videos of the wall though? Like,
It's huge.
Bruh. The reason why I wouldn't wait is because the wall is already like $30,000. So I want that year's model so I can get a discount. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell I ain't spending more than $2,500 on a TV. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Man. You're not gonna get a TV like that to 2030.
Hey, look, and that's fine. That's fine. By that time, I go ahead and buy me a jumbotron or some shit. It'll be cheap as hell by then.
Well, I mean, you never know, right? So that's just my thing. I would like to buy one of the new TVs this year. I plan on it, but I don't know what the demand is going to be. You know, with everything else that just came out, you know, the consoles, you know, CPUs, GPUs, you know, this whole Bitcoin fiasco that's taking all the technology. So, you know, I don't know if TVs are going to be the same way, because apparently everybody has money and everybody's buying everything up. You go to look for it. There, we had a webcam shortage last year.
Oh yeah, I'm buying me a new TV this year, so I already know that I am. So.
Yeah. So, all right. So, our next topic. I don't know how many. What's that? What'd you say?
None.
You asked him, can he get his old TV? Just tell Max to put it in his wheel and then just go over there and kill him, Dad.
Nah, that's the TV in the living room is. I think that's still staying. I'm still trying to debate. I'm getting the basement. I want to get the basement finished.
Yeah.
Before the end this year.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, I'm getting the basement start. Actually, I'm about to get the basement started in April. So.
Oh, congratulations, big dog. All right. You can tell Max do not want to spend that money. It's
a lot of money.
He started thinking about doing the basement. He started thinking about the money, and his face showed it.
But, like, hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You need a little man cave and a little area for your little wham.
I am not Mara. Since I have my daughter and I'm working on baby number 2, I am not going to have any type of man space whatsoever. I don't care what anybody say and stuff. Like I said, my daughter right now, she is like my main person. She follows me everywhere. She already like going to the basement already, and it's not even done. So I already know that once I get the basement done, it's like I'm not gonna just abandon her. This little girl, once I walk down the hallway, she start crying because I'm not giving her attention.
Oh yeah, well, hey, welcome to the club, big dog.
Isolate myself so she doesn't see me the whole entire day, so I can work and stuff. So
hey, you see, I wasn't the one to say get you a man cave. I know that feeling very well.
I already know that once I get this basement done, I already know what I'm about to do to it. She's gonna be down. She's gonna be down there with me all the time. I already know that.
I tell you what, man, you gotta learn.
But I gotta get it done.
The drywall man come in here and a door and a lock.
You got to do one of these moves where you.
Max is a lot like me.
That's just telling me what you do to your kids. That's a little bit different. Well, you have two boys and stuff like that. That's the difference. It's like I think Ralph probably understand where I'm coming from when you have a girl.
Same thing, Mark. Like, man, they gonna be knocking that door. I ain't worried about it.
Hey, that's your fault for having terrible aim. Come on. You got it right.
Exactly. I went straight for the goal, dog. Just no curve in the game, dog. Just straight, dog.
Y'all are the worst.
Anyway, let's get back on topic. So I don't know if you guys are too excited about this news. I've kind of been done with this game, but it seems like every time they come out with something, I kind of get drawn back into it, and this is going to be another one. So, and I'm referring to what do you call it? The Division. So, I guess they came out with the Optimized series. And I mean, yeah, it looks good. But now they're comparing the PS5 and the Series X, and PlayStation's not getting good feedback on the PS5 as far as performance wise. A lot of textures are washed out. Not too good of a as you can see the grass here, it looks horrible. Not too good of a preview from the PlayStation standpoint. But I mean, the Division, I've kind of been done with this game.
No, I'm about to play it again now. I just downloaded it.
Did you?
I'm probably gonna play that.
Well, we all got it free for not free.
Yeah.
When it was like $5 on the PlayStation, so that's the only reason why I got it.
No, it was for the Xbox too. I bought it for the Xbox. I think it was like I think it was like $5 or whatever they had that promotion. So I just bought it and stuff. I never played it, and now I just downloaded it. I'm gonna play it probably later tonight before I hit the bed. So.
Okay.
Y'all are smart. When it first came out, I spent $60 and wasted all $60 of it.
Well, the only thing I hated about it was when I bought that game, the first one. It was fun. I think we beat it. And then when 2 came out, I was like, what's the difference? There was no difference in the game. And I think it was just a couple guns and characters, but everything was the same. And nothing changed, nothing new that'd keep you engaged. It was just, I mean, of course it's a new game, so they couldn't have the same missions from the first one. But as far as the city, it was like it took the city from the first one, added new missions, added new characters, and I don't even think the guns were different. Maybe extra couple attachments and stuff like that. And maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
It may just have felt that way, or and I'm just not looking at it the way I'm supposed to. But to me, it was no difference when I played it. I was like, man, I'm not doing this all over again. But it's very interesting to see this at 60 though, 60 at 4K.
That's the reason why I want to play it.
The game was so bad to me. I can't even remember if I bought it or not. I feel like I bought it, and I feel like like it was just like the same game as the first game.
Exactly.
And I was like, I'm not playing this trash.
That's why I was so upset about it, dog. Is because I bought the game, beat the first one. I was getting into the second one, and then like by the 5th mission, I'm like, this is the exact same damn game that I had when it very first came out. Like, and I just spent $60 to play the game all over again. I jipped myself is what happened. Now, what I did like is that
I bamboozled myself.
I did, because you know how it is, man. You see the commercials, you're like, yo. They throw all the other stuff in there that you hadn't seen before, and they make it look extremely interesting, like it's about to be something different. And literally, I got the game, I was like, yo, I can do all the same shit on the old one that I can do on the new one. I've been lied to, been led astray. So, but they do have this multiplayer mode, which is pretty dope, where I think you take, I think it's 4-on-4, and it's kind of like a raid, but you're going against another team. And of course, at the end, it's for you to survive. You can revive each other and all that other stuff, but the object of it is to be the last man standing or capture their zone. That part is different from the first, but everything else, trash. It's the same thing. Same game, same buttons, same guns.
Are you getting irritated as you talk?
He is angry.
I mean, think about how many games you bought you thought was going to be awesome, but then it was pretty much the exact same game that you played before. Or, better example, imagine when we first got Destiny, but then a year later we had Destiny, and nothing changed.
Well, Destiny 2 is different than 1, I will say that. But I mean, it plays the same, of course. But when you got different missions and different specials, it kind of makes it interesting. It's just that it's the repetitiveness that drives me nuts. Here's a Nightfall mission, and it's at hard level 6 now. You play 5, so this is totally different. You get in there, and it's like, okay, I beat it and spent the extra 10 minutes on it. No big deal. There's nothing different about this game. So, but now games are reverting to longevity. So I don't know. You got to be very creative. Halo's going to be one. Destiny's already been doing it. The battle royale games like Fortnite and all those other ones, and Apex Legends. They come out with all these seasons, but it's the same game, but they always introduce something new. So the only people that I think that's kind of doing it right, I'll be honest with you, out of all of them, if you want my opinion, is Destiny. Destiny is the one. It's the one that's lasting longer than all of them.
No, I don't know. I agree with that is because instead of them just adding missions, they do add extra abilities.
It makes you feel like they're adding a whole nother game at times when they come out with a huge expansion pack, but they're not as long as the original game, but at least you get all brand new content, new guns and stuff. But the repetitiveness comes back when you beat it and you complete it and you're back to doing what you're doing again. And then Xur comes out, you gotta go find Xur, get your weapons, and go back into the same missions even though they're all new. So that's the only thing. I get messages and stuff of where he is every week. So yeah. Yep. So that's my only thing. I think Destiny is the one that's doing it right, because when they do something different, it's extreme, even though it doesn't last long, but they do an extreme difference. You get a whole nother game. Only thing I hate is sometimes it's $40 extra. You pay $60 for the game a few years ago, then DLC comes out, it's $14, and then a huge expansion pack comes out, and that's $40, $30, $50. And then I think right before we all got back on and got optimized, it was a whole nother game, wasn't it? And it was like $60 again.
That's why you should have Xbox Game Pass.
Well, I have Game Pass. I'm good.
That's what I said. All that stuff comes with it. I don't have to worry about those expansions. It's all with the Game Pass.
From Destiny 1 to Destiny 2.
What's the Game Pass, or how much is that per year?
Well, I pay monthly.
You pay a monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I prepaid mine before they started. Yeah, before they did the whole monthly thing and stuff. So so I'm not gonna start paying monthly until April or something like that. So
yeah,
but I had Game Pass for over close to 2 years. Yeah, I prepaid for that for
just happened.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is Microsoft was promoting this $1 thing where you get 3 months. I think it was 3 months for $1.
Yep.
And then when we used to have the Microsoft Store during Black Friday, they was offering a Game Pass Ultimate. It was something crazy. It was like you get 3 months for $15. So I bought 2 years worth of Ultimate Game Pass. And I just put everything on my Xbox Live stuff, and they said, well, you're not gonna get charged to 2021. I was like, bet.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. What was funny about it is that Microsoft was promoting that. They were promoting you pay the $1 and get on Game Pass, and because they were changing things, they rolled it over to your Gold. So if you bought Gold first and bought Game Pass right after, you paid $1, you got both of them a whole year free. So when Game Pass Ultimate came out, I think I was 5 months in already, so I didn't pay for Game Pass until the middle of 2020.
But they converted your Gold membership to the Ultimate Pass.
Yeah.
You can't, but you still get the Gold. You still get the Gold standard. You still get the free games every month.
Yeah.
And you get the Game Pass. So it's totally worth it. I mean, now it's I think it's $15 now. It's totally worth it because it's a lot. It's a lot of games. Just like the Medium. I'm playing the Medium. I got that on Game Pass. I would have never bought that game by itself. Same thing with Destiny season, the new Destiny seasons. I would have never bought that. I would have said no, hell with that. That's on there too. Same thing with Halo. Halo's coming out on Game Pass too. That's
well, yeah, all the Forza games. And then there's a lot of games. I think it was on when me and Max first started doing this podcast. We were on the Xbox site heavy of all the exclusives coming out, and those are all going to be on Game Pass. You know, so it's
Forza Horizon, all the Forza games is on Game Pass. Like I said, Gears, that's on Game Pass. I mean, pretty much every single.
Hey, like with Game Pass, is it like PlayStation Plus where once it's in your library you own it?
No, so that's no. So how the Game Pass is, think of it kind of like Netflix, where like say for instance you have a Disney movie on Netflix or a Marvel movie on Netflix. They only have it for like so long of a period, and then from there, once their period ends, it comes off the Game Pass, and then they put something else new on there. But if you have the Ultimate Game Pass, every month you still get 3 games for free, just like the PlayStation Plus. But you also get all the games that is on the Game Pass that they have. So it's like over 100 or something games. So it's worth it to me. I think it's totally worth it. That's what I think PlayStation is going to do. Is they're going to do the same thing. But I mean, I think it's great because it's like you get 100 games. They refresh it with newer games. And it's like games that I think I'll never play or even buy, and I just download it and just play it, and I'm like, oh yeah, actually this game is kind of fun and stuff like that. I think it's totally worth it. I like Moan loves it and stuff because you get to use it for PC too. Yeah. So if you guys do ever decide to get an Xbox, get it.
Well, what's sweet about it is you don't even need a console. So if you have Game Pass, you can play all the Xbox games on your phone. You know, Max is not a fan of the cloud gaming, but I mean that's an option to have. And PC has different games too than the Game Pass. And Xbox, they already started this with Xbox Game Anywhere. So if you bought one game, you get the second port of it on PC. You don't have to buy 2. You get the whole thing.
Oh yeah. But just before you talk, and they got Red Dead Redemption 2. I was just thinking about that because you were just talking about that earlier, Mark.
Yeah.
So they got Red Dead Redemption 2. They had GTA 5 on there, but they switched it with Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's totally worth it. It's like a list of games I can't think of the top of my head. And all the Xbox exclusive games that's going to be coming out this year are going to be on the Game Pass. And so.
And to answer your question too, Mar, you do keep it forever if you never delete the game. So if you download it to your Xbox, and it goes away, you still have it because I still have all my shit moves and stuff like that.
But you can't play it. But you can't. I'm
able to play it.
No, you're not. I bet $100 it would tell you you don't own the game and say you got to go to the Microsoft store to pay for it and stuff. So that's how it works. But what they do is that they'll send you a note that's saying like, hey, this game is going to be going off the Game Pass, and they'll give you a discount. They'll give you like a 20% or whatever the discount is off that game. Then you paying for the full retail. So it's totally worth it and stuff. So I
guess I never tried that after the whole Ultimate thing.
Even that, though, that's pretty cool though. That they send you a warning. Hey, this is leaving, and even if you want it, you get it at a discount.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Well,
let me ask you something though, because I didn't start paying for my Xbox membership again until like December, which I gave my daughters the Xbox, because I don't play it anymore. But it won't let me pay for like a whole year worth of subscription.
Oh, they changed that.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Bruh,
I don't want to have to go in and buy it, and I don't want to leave my card on there.
No, I get it. I don't
want my kids to just like, ooh, I want to play this game, and now it's purchased.
No, I get it. No, they changed. I don't know. It was a big controversy about that. It's smart on Microsoft's side because now they're saying like, no, we don't want you to prepay it a year in advance because we may go up on. It's telling us they may go up on their prices.
Well, they tried it, right? They tried it.
Yeah, they tried it,
and the community shut that down.
Everybody gave me shit for that and stuff. They were trying to go up on their prices, but they didn't though. But that's the reasoning for it. I don't know why that you could just prepay it from there. This is a way to do it. It's a workaround, but I just don't remember what you have to do it.
But I will say though, the games they stay on there. They stay on there a long time.
Wait, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's $15 a month, right? It's $15 a month, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be $15 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how they raise their prices, because that's $180 a year.
No, they were talking about raising prices on gold.
Yeah, they was talking about raising prices on gold.
Yeah.
What they did is they gave us Ultimate, erased gold, and it made it do it $15 a month.
Well, no. You don't. So this is how Microsoft did it. You could have gold, and you could have Game Pass. But when you switch to Ultimate, you would no longer have gold. You would get converted over. The gold would be converted over to Ultimate. I think that's how the way it goes.
Yeah.
But the weird, because
they gave me a stiff one. That's what they did.
yeah, because I think the Game Pass. I think if you get the regular Game Pass, I think it's $10 a month. But if you convert it to the Ultimate, you will get the gold standard. So yeah, and so you no longer need gold anymore, because you still get the monthly free games. So in the long run, you still paying cheaper if you would have did regular Game Pass and the gold. Because I think gold, how much is gold now? What was it, like $9? And I think Game Pass was like $9. So you're saving like $5 a month if you do the Ultimate.
Yeah.
$180 a year though.
I mean, like I told
you could just do gold and you don't have to use Game Pass. Okay, you could do Game Pass, regular Game Pass, and don't do gold.
Yeah.
But I thought if you got the Ultimate, you couldn't go back to it. Either way,
no,
it
you
doesn't
can't
matter.
go back.
That's exactly why I'm sitting my goddamn PlayStation. $180 a year.
Well, but like I told Max before, I said I think they're raising the prices because they're buying all these studios and they're spending more money than they're receiving. Or that might not be the case. They may still be getting money at the same time. So I mean, you don't know what goes on in these back offices of these corporate buildings and what they're doing and how they're scheming up stuff. But anytime you see a move like that, it's all about money and whatever happened in the background. Yeah. So this next article, I know none of us is too happy about it. Uh-oh, somebody hopped out. And he hopped right back in, I believe. So so I said this earlier, and this is not good. If this is the case, of PS5 having controller drift. So I don't know what to think about this, because I do remember PlayStation 4. Yeah. Before, and I was just getting ready to get to that. 4 is terrible. But as you can see, Nintendo has a huge lawsuit with the controller drift right now, the class action lawsuit.
I got a blue one, like a Nintendo Switch controller.
Yeah.
And you can't run straight. It makes you go in reverse.
Wow.
Reverse.
Like even with the joystick pushed all the way to the front, you can't go forward. You have to go in reverse.
Yeah.
So I gotta buy a new
I experienced
controllers. And with the PlayStation, I mean, I'm probably at 6 freaking controllers, bruh. 6 controllers from PlayStation. All of them created a drift, or the back buttons broke. The trigger buttons are broke. So the PlayStation 4 had trash controllers.
What was you saying, Mark?
I even got it updated.
I would agree with that. I was just gonna say on the Switch, I'm experiencing drift on that Switch right now. MJ got that for Christmas and playing the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm like, dude, like, why am I drifting for no reason, man? What's going on? Like,
well, I mean, it's been
around these corners.
It's been out since analog, man. I mean, since the arcade, since that. Really, I mean, Nintendo has always had an issue with analog drift since the 64. 64 controllers were known for that. I mean, the 64. Yeah, 64 controllers were known for that. So,
stick would break.
What's that?
That little stick would break, and then it would just like stay in one position.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope that's not the case.
Be like, I'm chilling right now.
I just hope that's not the case, because these controls are awesome. I can only imagine there's so much engineering in them, and so many problems that engineers don't think of when they make these controllers. I mean, you never know. There may be something in there that's, I don't know, just coming up with something, pushing the joystick up, or too much rumble can cause it to break and wear out over time. I don't know. It's just, I mean, look at the PlayStation 4. I mean, and then what's crazy is PlayStation 4 was an awesome feeling controller.
Controller that rumbles is gonna break your controller. You know
I'm just coming up with a scenario. I'm just saying. I don't know what the issue would be.
My foot off with Sony's butt. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm tired of buying controllers, bro. Like, I've got a huge array of different colors of broken controllers. I'm gonna take them apart and spray paint them and sell them. That's what I'm gonna do. Controller colors.
But I mean,
they got the Rainbow Coalition of controllers that are broken, huh?
They make awesome controllers, man. I will say that. I think the 360 controllers is like one of the best as far as handling and feel. And then PlayStation 4, when it came out, it really felt good in the hands. But a lot of people just hate DualShock, DualSense. They hate the format. But the Xbox controller it's kind of it was kind of mediocre changeover. Not that with the Series X. I mean, it was just mediocre with texture on it. To me, being honest with you, it kind of feels cheap. It doesn't feel like they use expensive materials. Just really hard quality plastic. That's all I got out of it.
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie. I had a really good joke about you saying the controller feeling good in your hand. I'm just let it go.
I think that's why Marv was smirking over there. He was like, "Oh, it's time." So, but
I was just supposed to go in. I'm like, podcast. I get it.
And then you can always tell Ralph smart, man. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, it speaks a whole nother language. When he do this, that he even said about 5 sentences, that but you've already picked up on it in your head.
To myself, I kept it to myself.
So here's.
I'm with you. All these controllers don't break.
Yeah, same here. So here's some good news. Well, semi good news. I know you guys remember the fiasco with the PlayStation 5 shields that we thought was going to come out and it got shut down by PlayStation. D-Brand is looking to release the Black Boys. So they said they're in a situation to where they can't be sued if they release it. Whatever they did in the background with branding and all that type of stuff. They said that it's just a matter of time whenever releasing it. That's it. And they said they're going to release it. And here he is again with the smirk. What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a single word. Man.
So
you said they're going to be releasing them boys, huh?
Yeah. You can't get enough. You just can't get enough of this food.
I was just asking.
Yeah, but
they say win.
We done with it now. But I don't want the black shields for the PlayStation. I'm still looking forward to the Army Fatigue one. That's the one I was going to get when they had those shields out that they were going to release before it got shut down. So if I can find one that has the fatigue on it, that'd be all me there. Like a blue fatigue or a red one.
And it's a hippie somewhere that's looking for the tie-dye shield, so it's probably gonna be something for everybody.
That'll match Ralph's work shirt. That's all he wears, tie-dye.
Man, we'll talk about it. It's so terrible. Go to work every day looking like a bag of Skittles, dog. It's the worst thing in the world. I absolutely hate my work shirts, man. I love my job. You better watch what you say. You lying. Listen, I love my job. There's not a person in my job that don't know that I hate those shirts. But I love my job, so I rock the shirts.
Hey, he's so full of it.
You know what I'm saying?
He's so full of it. Wait till we get off of this.
You know what's up.
Alright,
what's the next topic?
So the next one is it's in VR is having a huge gain right now. To me it all buckles down to this whole pandemic thing. People want more immersion, people, and they're more affordable. I remember when they first came out, they were $600, $700, $800 to $1,000. Now you can buy, and that's just for the headset. And that was with Oculus, with just headset, and then the HTC Vive, you had to buy the whatever the cameras were that go on your ceiling and all that stuff, and that was $1,000 when it came out. And now you can buy Oculus Quest 2 for like $300, get a used one $250, and it's better technology than the ones that came out. So I plan on getting into VR space. I actually want to stream in VR. I see all the people that play Beat Saber, and they're able to capture them inside the game, standing up and swinging the sword and all that stuff, and hitting the music notes and all that. So I definitely want to get in there, and I'm interested in like the Star Wars game where you pull out the lightsabers and I watched this video of this dude on TikTok. It is so funny. This dude, he records a Mortal Kombat scene, and then he does it in VR, and he has these highlights, and I'll be over here dying laughing because it looks so stupid, but he did the move.
VR has come a long way, man. And it's a really, really high demand for VR even before COVID, because here they like out of nowhere they popped up with these augmented reality like standalone places where you can go play VR.
Yeah,
I mean now that COVID's hit, mad unsanitary, but I mean, it was always packed. It was always booked. My wife tried to get me booked for one for like my birthday a couple years ago, and it was just booked. So VR has most definitely come a long way. Like you said, it's more affordable. It's a lot more fun, because even back then the games were really simple.
Yeah.
You couldn't really do a lot. You couldn't do a lot of movement. Now, I mean, as long as you got enough space and you ain't close to nobody, you can do pretty much anything.
I tell you what.
You may get smacked in the face or something.
I tell you what, I probably won't be on VR long because Chubbs over here will get real tired standing up playing them games.
Listen, I tell you what though, it's a real good workout.
What'd you say?
I know, right? But it's a good workout though, man. When I had the PlayStation VR, it was a lot of fun, man, because I had Beat Saber and everything, and it will make you sweat.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's what I'm saying.
It does require a lot of body movement.
A lot of raves with Gran Turismo Sport VR. A lot of people really enjoyed that. That was one that got a lot of buzz. Couple shooters, get to hide behind your couches and stuff like that. So I can see it being fun as they continue to expand and grow the technology, and make it more integral where you can have a greater experience. I think the one that I would be excited about if they ever did it, if they come out with
VR Flick,
come out with a boxing game. No, they need a boxing game, man. They need a boxing game. They need a boxing game.
It's messed up. The first thing come out of his mouth is VR Flick. I ain't gonna hold you. It'd be dope, but.
Only Ralph, man. Only Ralph. No, man. I really did the boxing game, man. Like they dropped the ball by not having, no fight night. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to, the only game that's out if you want to fight is UFC.
No, they have Creed too. They had
really
Creed. Creed was a boxing game. It wasn't the greatest
that was
boxing
trash.
game. Yeah, it wasn't. It gave you a workout once again. It does give you a workout, but it was kind of trash.
No, you got me thinking, and this is horrible, right? You got me thinking.
With certified recycled.
All I'm saying
like
is
it came
lock the door.
So, on the back, like saying, just go put this in
No,
recycle bin.
What you got me thinking, right? Like look at your skin color, and then you get in VR. You get in the VR Flick and you got white toes, dog. Like it's just gonna be totally different. It's gonna be very confusing, dog.
Or
What'd you say?
you could be be there getting it in. You like high score, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you lock your doors if you're gonna play that game. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the kids walking in. You know.
Well, make it so bad you won't even see them walk in, dog. You're gonna be in the middle of whatever you're doing.
That's what I'm saying, man. You're doing some extracurricular activities, dog. The kids will be wondering what's going on.
Hey man, what Kevin Hart say, dog? What Kevin Hart say about our wives, dog? Just walk back in 5 minutes, dog. You see him do something nasty.
Saying, dog. You know,
All right.
don't want to be caught in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Enough of the VR. One of us need to. I'm not going to even say it because this is actually good, but it can turn real quick. I was going to say one of us need to get it so we can experience it, so we can talk about it.
Nah.
But I'm talking about video game wise, not the other one.
All right, let's talk about the next topic. What's the next one?
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy.
Oh, you know what? That's funny. No, I don't have it. I'm going to get it.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's funny Max said that because that's actually the next topic I was bringing up. So we're getting a lot of Final Fantasy, should I say, not rumors necessarily, but a lot of feedback and news. So something's coming. Something's coming to their. They're talking about their orchestra event. I don't know if it's going to be.
It's this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be this weekend, and some of the creators who made Final Fantasy VII are going to be at the orchestra. I can't think of their names. I don't know by heart, but they were developers of the last game, and I think they were the OG developers as well.
Just give me 4K 60. Just give me 4K 60.
That was a talk. That was one of the talks.
That's why I stopped playing it. I stopped playing it after I saw that news.
I told you, Max. I'm not playing it until it's 60. Once it's 60, then I'm streaming it.
I'm on chapter 14, and I know I got 4 more chapters, and I'm like, just give me the optimized version so I can finish this game up, and then release the second chapter and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the other thing they're talking about. People think that we're going to get a snippet of the second chapter, and y'all already know how I am. Once it's come out, life is over until I beat that game like I did the last one. So I'm just a huge fan. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of it. Did you? I mean, I don't think you played it, Ralph. Did you play it?
No.
Yeah, I'm lost.
I don't fantasy what y'all mean, man.
Well, you don't have to be lost. The stories don't line up with each other. It's all totally different games, so you don't have to know story 1 to know story 10.
But they're not into that type of games and stuff. So
I'm not gonna.
I tried back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I just thought Link was a little cooler, you know what I'm saying? So I went with.
No, did you just say Link? Nah.
Yeah.
No, you have hurt my heart, dog. Comparing Link to Cloud.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know, I went.
You're no longer invited to the podcast.
You have officially been banned, man.
Your card has been revoked.
Hey, man.
I could have sworn you was gonna match that with Super Smash Brothers, but you did not.
I was about to say I'm about to boot Marvel. You would have said
Final Fantasy, the new Final Fantasy. I will say I would probably give it a chance because it's not turn by turn based game anymore. You know, I couldn't.
No, it's not that.
That it was like, all right, choose this item, hit, and then you gotta wait for them to smack the hell out of you. I'm straight, dog. That's not how fights work. You don't hit somebody and let them hit you back.
Well, it depends, dog. If you get into a shootout, dog, you got a revolver.
Exactly. I went there like, man, what? I gotta pick a potion?
Pick a potion. Like, you got a choice. Either you can smack him back, or you can drink this bottle of water. I'm straight, dog. I'm straight. You know?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Everybody got their own type of games that they like to play. So
right, and you know, and that's why I said I might give this new Final Fantasy a try, man. It's just I'm gonna wait until it's like $2, you know, on the PlayStation. So
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good discount. I think it's going for like 20 something. That's why I bought it.
And I think
something dollars.
I think Resident Evil.
That's why I bought it.
I think Resident Evil 3 and 2 are at a huge discount right now. I need to
it was
check
like
that.
$19 or whatever it was.
Yeah, one was 15 and one was 19.
I still gotta play Resident Evil 3.
Me too.
Remake. Yeah, that was like it's still so many games I still want to play, but it's just that's the messed up part about me. Like I start one game and then I don't finish it, and then I see another game. I said, let me just play that, and then I just have like 20 games that I haven't played at all. Like Ghost of Tsushima, I wanted to beat that game, but I was like, nah. I said, let me go to Final Fantasy, and then Final Fantasy, I'm about to beat that game, and then once I heard the news, I said, nah, forget that. Now I just started playing the medium and stuff, and now the Division 2 came out with the update. I'm about to go ahead and play that. So it's just,
so I know like your feelings, man. I get it.
I feel like I'll probably get on tonight.
Yeah, even God of War.
I might live stream it.
Yeah, even God of War. I'm about to play that game again because once that update came out, I played a little bit of that, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to replay this whole game again and stuff because it's just bringing me back how great it was, and just seeing it with the updated graphics, updated resolution and frame rates. I was just like, man, I'm gonna have to play this game again and stuff. So
I will say that's one thing I do like about the new generation stuff is it brings back a replay value.
Yeah, it does.
That's why I said to you, Mo. I said this from day one. It's like everybody is complaining about where are all the new games that's coming out, dude. I'm still trying to catch up with all the other games. If they do updates like the optimized version, I'm good for a minute until whatever new game comes out, like Halo and stuff. I can wait for that because there's so many games I still have to like play and stuff that I'm trying to remember. I was like, dang, I didn't even play it. I bought this game like a year ago. I didn't even play it. And so even The Last of Us Part 2, I bought that game. I played a little bit of that, and I put it down because I'm thinking like hopefully they'll do an optimized version of it and stuff. It's just like I just have so many games that I purchased that I was just like, let me just wait.
Yeah.
So
my Last of Us, I got Last of Us 2 in the package. I got the FIFA 21 in the package. Like I got games that's not even open.
Well, hey, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
This game is still not open, man. Hell, Mo still got the original damn Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, I still got Metal from day one. It's still in the package.
That was such a waste too. I bought like the Ultimate Edition or something like that. I played like a couple hours of it. It is a great game. It's a phenomenal game.
I got an Assassin's Creed that's over there that hasn't been open.
Yeah, even Assassin's Creed. I didn't even beat that yet. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I probably did like 5% of that game. It's like so many games. People are just talking about like, where's the content? Where's the content? Man, I'm good with the content right now. As long as you just do the optimized version. No way. Not with that lifestyle.
My next question that I had was about this other game.
I gotta finish Fallen Order. I forgot about that, y'all. I just started playing Fallen Order again.
I'm not.
Have y'all seen this?
You said what game again? You said Metal what?
The Star Wars Fallen Order.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that game's awesome.
Yeah, that got the optimized.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, that game is optimized. I was playing that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It got optimized, and
that game looked good. Yeah, I was playing that like a couple weeks ago. I was telling Moan about it. I jumped back in that game, and that thing looked great and stuff. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's so many games and stuff. Like people are just complaining about like why I don't have Halo. I said, look, I can wait for it and stuff. I got so many games that I want to play and get through and stuff, so take whatever time you need to. It's the same thing with PlayStation too. It's like people are still playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I can wait until they get their shit together or whatever game they need to get and stuff. So I'm like, take your time and I'm straight.
Right.
Yeah, don't be in such a rush where you put out some bullshit and then you give us the anthem of. You know,
man.
I was so heated. I listened to Dre. He was like, "Man, get Anthem. It's gonna be like the new Destiny." I bought that game. I played it for like 5 minutes. I said, "This game is garbage." I said, "This game is so terrible."
Yeah.
And he said, "Man, well, just said it's gonna come up with a lot of downloadable content." Man, that game is I was so heated because I bought the ultimate edition. I think it was like $100. I was so heated when I started playing. It had so many bugs on that game. I was just like, this game is
I actually had all that on.
Great products.
I actually had that on pre-order.
Yeah,
I actually had that on pre-order. The Ultimate Edition, and I went to work the day it came out. My boss came to me. He was like, "Mom, that game is garbage. Don't buy it." I'm like, "Really?" Yeah. And then I started reading all the articles, because people had reviews about it on day one, and all of the big YouTubers was trashing it. And I went to GameStop because I had pre-ordered from GameStop, and I told them I didn't want it. I didn't want the game anymore. I had like $1 left to pay on it. And I was like, nope. I said, you can change my pre-order to something else. I'm not getting it. And then I think you bought it, Ralph. You got it. Dre got it.
Yeah, I bought it. I played the demo. The demo was okay, but it was so buggy. So we was all under the assumption that everything was going to be fixed on launch day. Yeah. Man, that game was so buggy. It was like I kept on getting kicked out and stuff. I was trying to
extended version of the demo.
Yeah, it was terrible. Everything looked the same. It was no variety.
I was one of the ones who was like, off the demo, I was like, I can't play this. I told y'all from the demo I wasn't getting that. Like,
it was so slow. It was so buggy. It was like that. You could see the frame rates were dropping. It was like the texture. It was just everything about that game was just so terrible. I mean, it was a great concept. It was just
it wasn't executed well. Yeah, I think they tried to rush it. They tried to rush it, and then they did basically a Cyberpunk, but didn't fix the bugs. I mean, that's just what it is. No. Another game that did the same thing was No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky had all this hype about it, and when it came out,
I never played it.
It didn't even have half the stuff that that he didn't have on it. But it's actually a really good game now. They fixed it and put all the content in it, but the game is so huge. I don't go back. It's on game. I have it on Game Pass. I have it on PC, but I haven't. It's too much content. It's like you get in there, you do a few things that takes a couple of hours, and then you got to fly into another world, and then there's more hours of your time. And the game they said they have about a bazillion worlds on there. Literally, they said the developers don't even know how many worlds is in the game, and they're all just as big as Earth. And you go in there and you do all these things, and the game is just too much for me. So
yeah, no,
I can't play that.
I was never interested in that game. I thought it was a good concept, but I was like, no.
Yeah,
it was like certain games I really had to pick and choose and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Another big one is Star Citizen, and which is like the title of Universal Starship Space Games, because you do everything in there. It's like a real, well, nobody knows how big the universe is, but it's as much as you can picture it. That's actually in the game, and you can do all that stuff and land on different planets and all this other stuff and do all these things. And what I like about it is you can be in space, and you can get off your commander's ship while the ship is floating and go through your spaceship cockpit, however big this is. I mean, the game is ridiculous, but it's also the highest growing game on Kickstarter. I think it got over $300 million from players all around the world, and people were literally spending $5,000 cash on spaceships in the game. That was literally $5,000, and they paid that. So I mean, the game is huge. The game has a huge support. It's been in alpha phase for over about 5 or 6 or 7 years. So you can buy the game and play it, but it's in alpha. They keep saying every year the game is going to come out, and it never does. So but the game is up and running. Elite
$5,000.
Yeah, people were paying $5,000 for a digital spaceship in the game. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So the game is huge. The game is huge. It's got a huge backing, got huge support. I actually have the game. I bought it, but I don't play it. It's too much. These are one of those games where you can take this game and never play another game the rest of your life. That's how much content is in there. So it's just too much. Now, I'm not saying too much is bad, but you get games like Monkey Kingdom to come out. You want to play that? You don't want to be stuck on Star Citizen. You know what I'm saying? All these other games come out. So I'm waiting for Crimson Desert. I'm waiting for Avowed. I'm waiting for Halo. I want to play those games. I want to get wrapped into, because what happens is, and this happens to all of us, a new Call of Duty comes out or a Battlefield, we get wrapped into it, and we don't play all the games that we used to, because we always play multiplayer. We always competing. We want to be on there, and then next thing you know, we haven't played. Like, perfect example, Assassin's Creed, what Max was talking about. We had that since day one, and I still haven't gotten back on it.
Yeah, like I said, that game is so.
That's the one that's still in the classic. Assassin's Creed. Yeah.
The new one
It's
is
a
really
fun
good.
game.
The new one's really good.
It's really fun. But when you talk about so much content in that game, it didn't even come on with the new season pass. It's just so much to do in that
Yeah, so
game.
much.
It's just like when you was talking about what was that No Man's Sky?
Yeah.
It's the same exact thing. It's just like they make these games that is so big and stuff. Well, I know Ralph about to say something right now, but
Say nothing.
so massive.
Didn't say a word, bro. Said nothing.
It's just so enlarged.
Yeah. So It just like they make the game. It's just like it's just those type of games that I was about to say epic, but it's just like you get games that have so much content that it's just like it. Does it really turn you off when you have that much content? Where it's just like too much content that you just can't.
No, he's trying. He's trying.
I know he is.
Look at him. Look at him.
He putting the mouse over his face right now.
Ralph, it's just so much content. It's just more than you can.
It's so much he can bear. It's so much he can bear. That
for the last 10 minutes, I'm listening to y'all. It's like it's just so much. It's just too much for me to take in. I can't take it all.
It's too big.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. You know what? This podcast can get dirty really fast.
That's because of the people that we have on
we should
here.
do an after hours version for real, where we don't even have to censor ourselves.
We don't have to
it's not
censor
censored.
ourselves. We don't
It's
have
not
to censor
censored.
ourselves.
It's not censored.
Yeah, it's not censored. It's just certain things you just can't say. I mean, you
can't take
right.
it.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Hey, you can say shit, and you can say all
geez.
that stuff. But
Max is
I
going for
mean,
it.
you can say all the cuss words you want, but you know what I'm saying.
But it's the way that you use it. That's what it comes down to.
Oh my God. He said, "Way did you use it?"
That I'm just not gonna just like say on a live
podcast.
podcast.
Shit.
Yeah. But what I was just trying to say is, it's like you got games that had that so much content on there. It kind of turns away people who want to play games like that, like Assassin's Creed. I mean, Assassin's Creed, I think, is a great game, and I think Red Dead Redemption is a great game too, or GTA. It's just when you have so much to do, when it comes to that game, it's kind of like almost impossible to finish it, and so I don't know. It kind of like steer me away a little bit. I play a little bit of it,
and you also forget. What to do in the game. That's what bothers me. I go back to Assassin's Creed. I'm like, man, I forgot how the buttons. I gotta remember how to look on the map, and that takes up all the time. You take about an hour trying to reacclimate yourself with it, and it's like, Now I finally got the game. I don't waste all this time. The kid is about to wake up. The wife is about to come here and say something. So it's just. That's the only thing I hate about massive games like that, and you got to get reacclimated with it. Because on Star Citizen, they got buttons like Shift plus U and I. I'm not gonna remember that to do an action on the game because it's keyboard based. So it's just a little too much. But other than that, I have nothing else, man. What, you guys got anything?
Nah.
Yo, I was about to bring up this Back for Blood, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna touch on that. It is Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead. Yeah.
It is. It's the same developers who did that. It's a continuation of it.
It's released on both consoles too, which was surprising.
Man, I'm getting it for the. I told Moan I said I'm getting it for the PlayStation 5 because it's like automatically you got Ralph. And then you got Marv. I know everybody's going to be playing on the PlayStation 5. I know, Mo, you kept on saying Xbox. I'm gonna have to get that PlayStation 5. Bro.
Well, I mean, if you guys are getting on the 5, I'll get on the 5 because I ain't gonna have nobody to play with.
And it's so easy. And it's so easy for me to stream stuff on the PlayStation 5 compared to the Xbox. Microsoft, y'all need to change that where you could stream on YouTube. So
no, it shouldn't even be. It should be. I thought they were gonna.
Man, it is so easy and so quick to stream
the
5, bro.
Yeah,
Marv, you need to get the camera.
Thing ever.
You need to get the camera, Marv, for your PlayStation.
Yeah, that camera, it's cheap. It's only like $50 or whatever it is. It's pretty good quality.
It's $59.95, and the quality is pretty damn pristine.
It's pretty good because I get 1080p 60, and Moan would say he liked the quality of it and stuff. So
yeah, I'm gonna
I
check
think it's worth it. The only downside about it, and I don't know if PlayStation did that for a reason or if they're gonna change it, but you can't stream your PS4 games, with the camera on. I don't know, it disabled the camera for whatever reason and stuff. You could still stream the game, but it just won't show show you playing the game and stuff. For I don't know what it is. I looked it up online, and people are having the same issue. I don't know what it is. It's like you have to use the PlayStation 4 camera on your PlayStation 5 camera in order to stream your game, which it doesn't make sense.
What?
So, yeah,
that's stupid.
It's stupid. It is stupid. It is absolutely stupid.
Yeah, because I got the PlayStation 4 camera, but I think you need some type of adapter or something to use it on the 5.
That I don't know. That I don't know. I'm not gonna give.
Are you able to use that camera for PC?
No, I can't use it
What's
for
that?
PC.
The camera for PC.
I tried it before.
Okay.
I tried it before.
Yeah, so it's proprietary. They want you strictly using it for the PlayStation.
Yeah, it won't work and stuff. So, I mean, there's if you want to use. So I have done this. I did do a remote play on my computer, and I can use my cam that I have right here and stuff like that. You could stream it that way. But I don't suggest doing that because it's like the quality is okay, but it's not great and stuff. So it's to your own discretion with that. But
yeah.
So.
Well, that's that. I mean, I don't have nothing else. I don't think I'm gonna stream tonight. This took up the time. I'll move it to another date. I think I'm gonna go ahead and download Resident Evil 3 and 2 tonight. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that when we get off of this, and then I'll probably hop on Destruction All Stars.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go to sleep.
I'm going to bed. I'm hot.
I'm about to have a shot of Casamigos Anejo.
What?
And then I'm gonna go ahead and it's a very nice tequila, thanks to George Clooney. I'm gonna have me a shot of that.
Was it Batman George Clooney?
I thought you said he wanted to. I thought you said he was getting a shot of A-hole.
What?
No, Anejo is the.
He said A-hole. He said he gonna take a shot of A-hole.
No, Anejo is brown. The brown version of tequila. It's not the clear.
It's definitely gonna be brown when it comes out.
Oh my god, bro! These guys.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm gonna have a shot. Probably, I'm gonna stream some Tsushima and some 2K.
For sure.
Do some of that.
Yeah, I try to go on there and show you love every time, Mar. Say the middle likes and get the algorithm up. So, but I tell you, man, you gotta start promoting on your social media. That'll help you out a lot. Join a bunch of Facebook groups and stuff like that, and promoting your Instagram. Get started on learning how to make thumbnails and stuff. It'll help out. And I'll promote you as much as I can, on my pages and stuff. I promote Max all the time because he always doing the YouTube videos. And I'm getting Ralph in the mix. Yeah.
Wait till y'all start promoting me when I get this VR flick set. It's gonna be that deal, my boy.
Once you started and streaming, man, you'll get banned so fast.
Oh man. No, man, I'm gonna just stream to different places. I'm gonna stream to certain websites.
Oh yeah.
Do y'all before it first came out?
Yeah, we know what type of
was turning
websites.
What'd you say, Mar?
You said what?
And they was turning that they live stream into orgies when the PlayStation 4 first came out.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, man.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. All right.
They were booting people left and right.
We about to end the
going
podcast.
down.
All right.
It was going down. I was like, wow.
All right,
All right. So it's been great. Thanks a lot for watching Play by Play Tech. Yeah. If you get a chance, subscribe to our channel. You'll see it. You'll see it on the chat and stuff. So I'm Max, it's Mo, Ralph, and Marv and stuff. So subscribe to that channel when y'all get a chance, and check us out and stuff. So all right,
Peace
take
out.
care.